Right guys, Epic fucking Slayers here, and today I want to share with you some changes that are coming to PTS2 and briefly discuss why these changes have been made. Now, if you enjoyed the video, then drop a like and let's see if we can reach 40 likes. That would be absolutely amazing. Now, let's start the video, guys. Alright guys, so let's start with the broken items. So you may have seen some recent videos about how broken the Valkyrie has been in PTS1. It was simply one-shotting NPCs, elite NPCs, and people in the Dark Zone. It was absolutely destroying. Now the Valkyrie was changed to the Hilda and the Ear, which synergized when they both equipped, which sounded, sounded a pretty cool idea. Now the Hilda would stack to increase crit damage, and then you'd swap to the Air to apply that damage with increased critical chance. Now unfortunately there was no cap on the critical damage, and every stack was multiplicative, so people were getting thousands of critical damage, and of course people were getting DPS numbers weighing way over 16 million. So thankfully this has been patched. Now the Hungry Hog also had a similar problem where the damage buff from the Glutton talent kept stacking. Again, this has been patched and will only be able to get a maximum of a 50% damage buff. So Massive have announced a change to the new Seeker gear set, which is still a work in progress. Now the 4-piece bonus originally guaranteed a critical hit after landing 2 consecutive body shots. Now this will be changed as of PTS2, or it might have even been changed now, and what you're going to get now for the 4-piece is a headshot buff after landing 2 body shots, and you'll keep this buff until you land a headshot. Now the 2-piece originally gave you a 10% body shot damage, and 3-piece gave you an extra 30% critical hit damage. Now the community didn't take this very well and was really against the 2-piece, as Massive went against their original decision to make the 2-piece talents a utility buff. So Massive have listened, which is something they are really good at. Now they've changed the 2-piece bonus to a resist all buff. The new resist all buff change that's coming in 1.6, and the 3-piece bonus is changing to a 6% body shot damage increase. Now with these changes will be a permanent feature, I don't know, but it's good to see that these bugs or serious miscalculations are being addressed. Now moving on to other weapon changes, and Massive have announced a much needed buff to the Urban MDR by giving it a 65% damage increase, which should be interesting with Sentry, Firecrest and also the new Seeker gear set. Now another much needed weapon buff has seen the Showstopper, the shotgun base damage increase, so this may actually be a viable option in PvP if you're stacking it with, for example, the Seeker gear set. So with PTS1, Massive removed armor as a major stat, and in its place they added health, which is something the community has been asking for some time. Now although Massive had good intentions, it hasn't quite worked, and people are simply having extra health instead of armor, as health is still best in slot. Now Massive fix for PTS2 is to increase base health by 80k or 80,000 in World Tier 5, which will increase survivability so you can pick other stats. Now for me personally, this doesn't address the problem that having health as a major attribute is better than any other major stat in the game. They either lower the health you get for the attribute to balance it against other major attributes, or buff the other major attributes. I would like to hear from you guys, suggestions in the comments below as to what you would like to see change to this current problem. Massive have announced how Normalization will work in Last Stand, which will be coming in PTS2. Now, how Normalization will work is all your gear will be maxed to 256 gear score, and you're able to go in at a lower gear score if you wish, and your stats will be buffed to the maximum possible rolls. Weapon damage, skill power and health buffs on your gear will all get the same value. Weapons will also be buffed to a 256 gear score, and talents will be activated based on the maxed out rolls, and that way it's easier to unlock weapon talents. Weapon mods will not change, i.e. reload speed and all that sort of stuff will not change, and they will stay the same. Everybody will have the same damage mitigation, and gear set bonuses will be applied as they are. Now this means that the gear itself should have a much less impact on gameplay to even the playing field. I mean, ultimately this game mode will be a much better way of determining skill between 2 players, yourself and anyone else. So there you go guys, these aren't all the changes, so if you do want to find out what else is coming, then the link will be in the description below to check out the Division subreddit where all the changes will be listed. Now I just wanted to bring you the most important changes and what I feel you guys want to hear. Again, if you enjoy my content, then click the like button below, and if you're new, then hit the sub button. That will be much appreciated, and I'll see you next one guys. Peace.